Now on BBC One, rather later than scheduled, we come to the first of our series of movie classics, The Cruel Sea. It's introduced now by Barry Norman.
Hello, I think I'd better start by coming clean. The Cruel Sea was produced for Ealing Studios by my father, Leslie Norman. Indeed, the director, Charles Friend, was so insistent that he should be the producer that he delayed production for several months, while my father finished another film, Mandy. So there you are, and no doubt you will now scoff derisively when I tell you that in my opinion The Cruel Sea is still one of the best British war films ever made. True, the performances in it of such as Jack Hawkins, Donald Sinden and Stanley Baker have been frequently caricatured ever since, but that too is a compliment to their and the film's quality. There's no point in caricaturing rubbish. Of course, the whole style of the picture is very much of its time, a time when heroics and emotions were underplayed and understated, because that was the British tradition. But still, since my views may be considered suspect, let's have a few independent opinions. When The Cruel Sea opened in 1953, one national newspaper said of it, "It is bold, honest, does not tug unfairly at the emotions, does not cheat the heart." Another commented, "At last, a brilliant, starkly factual British war film that will impress the world." And a third reviewer said, "It's moved Jack Hawkins to give the performance of his film career." Equally glowing reviews were given to two movie debutantes who went on to pretty illustrious careers. Donald Sinden, chosen, if I may blow the family trumpet again, by my father, and Stanley Baker. But enough. Although, before I shut up and let you watch the film, here's one small anecdote. One day, as the corvette that was used in the picture was going into harbour, it collided with a British destroyer. After the crunch, there was a moment's awful silence, and then a matelot peered out from the destroyer and said, "Who's driving your bleeding wagon, Errol Flynn?"